Sadkid246.
Hey, what's up everyone? So if you've been on TikTok recently, especially the Roblox side of TikTok, you've probably seen this video that's been making the rounds, and it's wild. It features this bacon-haired Roblox player. If you don't know, that's just the default avatar for new players, just standing there while strange noises start coming from their voice chat. Screams, bangs, all sorts of eerie stuff. It's honestly hard to tell what's happening. And of course the internet went nuts with it, as it does. People couldn't stop talking about this, and so many theories came out of the woodwork. Some said it was real, others claimed it was just a prank. But no matter what you believe, one thing is for sure, it got people talking. So today we're going to dive deep into this mystery surrounding Sadkid246, also known as Sadkid246, and all the wild stuff that's been floating around about them. Stick around because things get weirder the more we dig. Now, before we even start breaking this down, let me just say Roblox is known for being this fun, creative platform where you can do just about anything, right? You've got people building their own games, hanging out with friends, and just vibing. It's not the kind of place where you expect to see something creepy or disturbing, but then out of nowhere, this video drops, and suddenly it feels like we've entered a completely different side of Roblox. The dark side of Roblox, if you will. People were freaking out about it. I mean, it's not every day you hear what sounds like a real life situation getting broadcasted over a game. It almost gives you chills just thinking about it. But let's get into the nitty gritty of what actually happened. So we've got this video, right? In it, a bacon-haired player is standing still, and all of a sudden you hear screaming, followed by what sounds like punches or banging in the background. Naturally, the Roblox player who recorded this was caught off guard because, let's be real, no one's expecting that when they hop into a game. It wasn't long before this clip started spreading like wildfire. People were immediately jumping to conclusions, making all sorts of theories about what happened to this player. One of the first theories that gained traction was that Sadkid246 was actually being hit in real life, like someone was literally attacking him while they were playing Roblox. This was all based on the sounds you could hear in the voice chat. And once that theory started gaining steam, there was no stopping it. It spread across TikTok, YouTube, and even forums like wildfire. But here's where it gets really interesting. Some people started to say that Sadkid246 was actually this kid who had been seen in a video giving an interview and who looked like he had been hurt. But hold on a second, let's pause and think about this for a minute. The internet is notorious for jumping to conclusions, and this is a prime example of that. So people were connecting dots that maybe weren't even there. They were taking a completely unrelated video of a kid from a different situation and saying, yep, that's him. That's Sadkid246, but here's the thing that turned out to be false. The kid from the interview had nothing to do with Roblox and definitely wasn't this bacon-haired player. It just shows how quickly rumors can spread online when people are looking for an answer to something mysterious. Now, speaking of rumors, I've got to mention this theory that cracked me up a bit. Some folks were saying that Sadkid246's mom hit him because he spent all her money on Robux. Like, okay, first of all, let's acknowledge that this is a bacon hair. This kid didn't even bother spending Robux to change their avatar, so why would we believe they blew a bunch of cash on the game? But you know how the internet is. Once people start throwing out wild ideas, they kind of take on a life of their own. And suddenly, everyone's buying into this theory that the kid got in trouble for overspending on a virtual currency. The whole thing is just ridiculous, but it's kind of hilarious how seriously some people were taking it. So I wanted to get to the bottom of this myself. I started doing some digging, and that's when I stumbled on this channel called LOI. Now, if you're familiar with the Roblox community, you might have heard of it. They've got this cat profile picture and a bunch of videos showing similar situations where people are using voice chat in Roblox and making some pretty disturbing sounds. The video that caught my attention had the same eerie noises, screaming, banging, and players reacting like, wait, what the heck is going on here? At first glance, it seemed like it could be connected to the Sadkid246 situation. And this is where things get kind of crazy. I found another video from this channel that actually mentions Sadkid246 in the title, and when you watch it, you hear the same sounds as the original video. But there's something strange about this one. It seems like a lot of people are using this Sadkid246 audio as a prank. They're literally downloading it to mess with other players in Roblox voice chat. It's like a troll tool at this point, and that's when I started thinking maybe this whole thing was just a staged video. Maybe the girl who recorded it was in on the joke and they were just trying to go viral. I mean, we've all seen those TikToks that are clearly set up just to get views, right? But let's entertain the other possibility for a minute. If this wasn't staged and Sadkid246 really was getting hit while playing Roblox, then that's just messed up. The fact that people are now using it as a joke for clout is a whole other level of wrong. It's one thing to laugh at a funny video, but when it comes to something that might be real and serious, it crosses a line. But hey, that's the internet for you, right? And the more I looked into it, the more I realized just how deep this rabbit hole goes. There are so many theories about what happened to Sadkid246. Some people are convinced that he was a victim of abuse. Others think the whole thing was fabricated for attention, and there are even those who believe it's some kind of dark, hidden message about Roblox itself. Yeah, I know it's a stretch, but the theories just keep coming. I even did a search for the username Sadkid246 on Roblox to see if I could track down the original account. And surprise, surprise, I found a ton of accounts pretending to be Sadkid. It's kind of ridiculous how many people are out there trying to ride the wave of this mystery. I found one account that had a lot of followers, but it was clearly not the bacon-haired avatar from the video. It was actually a girl avatar. So could Sadkid246 have changed their avatar? Maybe. Or maybe it was a girl all along. But the bigger question is, why are there so many people pretending to be Sadkid246? What's the end goal here? And get this, using a special extension, I checked the login history of one of these accounts, and it turns out they haven't logged in since 2018. So there's no way this could be the real Sadkid246, especially since Roblox voice chat didn't even exist back then. It's just another dead end in this weird never-ending mystery. But that's the thing with internet mysteries, isn't it? The more you dig, the more you realize how little we actually know. We've got a viral video, a ton of speculation, and at the end of the day, we're left with more questions than answers. Is Sadkid246 real? Was this all a hoax? Is there more to this story that we just haven't uncovered yet? Honestly, who knows? But what we do know is that the internet has a way of taking something small and turning it into a massive event. So what's the takeaway here? Well, first of all, be careful what you believe online. It's easy to get caught up in the hype of a viral video, but a lot of times there's more going on behind the scenes than we realize. Whether this was a real incident or just a prank, one thing is for sure, Sadkid246 has left a lasting impression on the Roblox community, and for better or worse, it's become a part of Roblox lore. And speaking of lore, isn't it crazy how stories like this start out as nothing more than a TikTok clip, and then boom, they're a full-blown internet mystery? It really makes you think about the power of social media and how fast things can blow up. 1 minute, you're scrolling through your feed, and the next you're knee-deep in theories about a bacon-haired Roblox player. That's just how the internet works, I guess.